Most people think running AI in their business requires a massive IT budget, a tech team, and some kind of server room in the basement. It doesn't. And in the next 10 minutes, I am going to show you exactly what tools real businesses are using today. No code, no server, no IT degree required. My name is Talha. I am the founder of Kinu Solutions. We build AI automation systems for small and medium businesses across the DACH region. And the number one question I get from the businesses owners, whether they are running a makler bureau in München or a Zahnarzt practice in Hamburg, is always the same. Where do I even start? Today I am answering that. We are talking about the exact tools, what they do, what they cost, and which one is right for your business. Before I get into the tools, let me paint a picture. A real estate agent in München gets 40 inquiries a month. 30% of those who come in after office hours may be in evenings or weekends. In a traditional setup, those leads wait until the next morning for a reply. But then they have already booked a viewing with someone else. Now imagine that, some office with an AI system running in the background. Lead comes in at 10 p.m., bot replies in 90 seconds, qualifies the prospect, books the viewing, the agent wakes up to 3 confirmed appointments. That system, the one that never sleeps, runs entirely in the cloud, no server, no IT team, just the right tools connected in the right way. Let me show you what those tools are. The first tool, and the one I recommend to almost every client starting out, is Make.com. Think of Make.com as the glue that holds everything together. It's a visual workflow builder, meaning you can literally drag and drop to build automations. No code, no programming, just logic. Here's a simple example. A lead fills out a contact form on your website. Make.com sees that, automatically sends them a welcome email, adds them to your CRM, and notifies you on WhatsApp, all in under 30 seconds. For a real estate office, this means inquiry comes in from Immobilien Scout 24. Make.com pulls the data, creates a contact in the CRM, triggers the chatbot response, and logs everything automatically. Cost starts at around €9 per month. For most small businesses, the €16 plan is more than enough. Next up is Zapier, which is probably the most well-known automation tool out there. Zapier connects over 6,000 apps: Gmail, Slack, HubSpot, Google Sheets, WhatsApp, Immobilien Scout 24. If you use it, Zapier probably connects to it. The difference between Zapier and Make.com: Zapier is simpler and faster to set up. Make.com gives you more control and handles more complex workflows. My honest take, if you just need 2 or 3 apps talking to each other, start with Zapier. If you are building something more sophisticated, go with Make.com. Cost: free plan available, paid plans from around €20 per month. Third tool is N8N, and this one is for the more technical users in the room. N8N is open source, which means you can host it yourself, you own your data completely, and there are no per task pricing limits. For businesses that handle sensitive customer data, think law firms, medical practices, financial advisors, N8N gives you full control without your data ever leaving your own environment. It's more complex to set up than Make.com or Zapier. But if you work with an agency that knows what they are doing, N8N can build incredibly powerful systems at a fraction of the long-term cost. So the costs are free if self-hosted, cloud version from around €20 per month. So the fourth tool is GoHighLevel. Is my personal favorite for service businesses. GoHighLevel is not just an automation tool, it's an all-in-one platform: CRM, email marketing, SMS, chatbot, appointment booking, pipeline management, landing pages, all in one place. For Makler Bureau, this is particularly powerful. You have one system that captures the lead, qualifies them, sends follow-up emails, books the viewing, reminds them 24 hours before, and tracks where every single lead is in the pipeline. No switching between 5 different tools, no data lost in translation between systems. One platform, everything connected. The downside, it has a learning curve and it costs around €97 per month, which sounds like a lot until you realize you're replacing 5 or 6 separate tools that would cost more combined. For agencies like Kinu Solutions, it is also white label, meaning we can build our clients a fully branded system that looks like it was custom built just for them. Tool number 5, and finally the brain behind almost everything, the OpenAI API. When you talk to a chatbot on a business website and it actually understands what you are saying, not just matching keywords but genuinely understanding your question, that's almost always OpenAI under the hood. The API is what developers and agencies use to plug GPT-4 intelligence directly into their own products. So when we build a chatbot for a real estate office that understands German, qualifies leads, and responds in a human tone, the OpenAI API is what makes that possible. You don't use this tool directly as a business owner, but when you hire someone to build your AI system, make sure they are using it. It's the difference between a bot that feels robotic and one that actually converts. So the costs are pay per use. For most small business chatbots, roughly €10 to €30 per month in API costs. Now let me show you how these tools actually work together, because none of them are meant to be used alone. Here's the stack we built for a typical real estate office. Lead comes in from Immobilien Scout 24 or the website. Make.com catches it and passes the data. GoHighLevel creates the contact and starts the follow-up sequence. OpenAI API powers the chatbot that responds instantly. Zapier handles any additional app connections like Google Calendar or WhatsApp notifications. The agent sees one thing, a qualified lead with a booked appointment waiting in their CRM. That's the system. 5 tools, one seamless workflow running 24 hours a day. Let me give you a realistic monthly cost breakdown for a setup like this. Make.com €16, GoHighLevel €97, OpenAI API €20, Zapier, which is optional, €0 to €20. So total roughly €130 to €150 per month. Now compare that to one missed commission at €8,000. The math isn't complicated. I know what some of you are thinking, this sounds great, but I'm not technical. I can't build this myself. You don't have to. That's what agencies like Kinu Solution exist for. We build a system, we connect the tools, we test everything before it goes live, and then we hand you something that just works. What if something breaks? Cloud tools have uptime guarantees. Make.com, GoHighLevel, Zapier. These are enterprise-grade platforms used by hundreds of thousands of businesses globally. They are more reliable than a human employee. So to summarize, you don't need a server, you don't need an IT team, you don't need a computer science degree. You need Make.com, Zapier, GoHighLevel, and OpenAI. Connected properly, built for your specific business process. If you want to see exactly what this would look like for your business, visit kinusolutions.com. We offer a free consultation where we map out your entire automation workflow before you spend a single euro. And if this video helped you, share it with one business owner who is still answering leads manually at 10 p.m. They need this more than you do. I will see you in the next one. If this was helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon. Thank you.